important.
Disclaimer. When I die, I want to be put into orbit around Earth in a flying kick position. This is my dream.
Illuminati. The kids brainstormed for the name together. They wanted to make sure it was unique. I think they succeeded. Parents say the children only know it as a joke.
Yeah, they even got the patches to complete their uniform. Many on social media are even asking where they could buy some team merchandise now for themselves. The team considering creating a Kickstarter to produce all the gear.
And so it begins.
That little innocent smile he has, and they're like, that's our team name.
Don't believe it.
All right, when we come back,
Don't believe these people. Even though I love Tams and Fada. It's just another thing with the media. It's like, okay, you have the media, but the media is not the media. You actually think the media wants to report news? The media is just now starting to report the things that they wished for many years that they could report, which is reporting on the people. Not on the crimes, not on statistics, not on things that can actually benefit mankind. They want to report on the people. Once they started reporting all this social media, you look at the news nowadays, at least 10 minutes of the news, at least 15 minutes of the news is just straight laughing. Just straight laughing, jokes, mistakes, gaffes. I'll tell you, man. It is a shame. It is one of the greatest shames of all human history. How badly people want to be entertained. As long as it's entertaining, I'll stick around for it. You don't want to sit through a boring... some of you people can't even sit through a 20-minute video. I'm looking at some people's videos, and I'm seeing like some of the dumbest comments in the world. And some of these people, especially these Mandela Effect videos, but just in general anyway, some of these people are really putting out very informative, good, decent videos that I'm watching the video, and then I'm getting excited to go through the comment section and find another person of intelligence to have some good discourse about the video. And I'm seeing comments like 50 likes and I'll shoot up my school. 20 likes and I'll slap my teacher on the ass. 100 likes and I'll kill my parents. I'm saying, what the fuck is on... First of all, what's on everybody's mind, but especially what's on these little bastards' minds? This is what happens when you take a child's childhood away. There's supposed to be a time for mindless entertainment, but now it seems that as soon as they're 1 or 2 years old, as soon as they're not teething, they get a phone shoved into their hand. I seen this little kid the other day. He was probably like 3 or 4. He was playing such a complicated... I can't even think of the name of the game. It's like a tapping game that you have to tap a ball into like a circle, and it has colors. If you know the name of that game, leave it down in the comment section below, because I did want to play that game. And you have to be open to change. Now, don't trust the media. Not for the reasons you don't think, because the media will try to do things. The media mandatorily has to inform the public. This is the only way that certain magical spells are accepted. I'm saying too much. So the fourth thing is something that came up a few years ago, actually. It was actually once everyone started to, I would say, realize that something was a bit off. I found myself in an argument in the YouTube comment section. Maybe this is in 2012 or 2013, concerning a show called Happy Appy. Now, I babysat as I was growing up, and I distinctly remember Happy Appy. Now, Happy Appy was a show. Happy Appy was a very interesting show. It was a real show. This is not a creepypasta. This is not some story that some guy just took on the internet and decided to twist it up and make it all creative and, reinvent. No, 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 no. Happy Appy was an actual show. It was an actual show that came on television. The reason why most of the creepypastas had that stupid looking apple with his hands in the above and below sacred position was that it was because it was a snapshot of the show. The show had this apple going around doing certain stupid stuff, but he would ask the kids a question. But then when he asked, the kids a question in the television show, it was as if the whole screen stopped. And I always thought that was creepy. I said, yo, that's really creepy. Like, how is it like this? No pixels are moving in the image, nothing. It looks like a freeze frame. And I always thought that was creepy. Now, coming back to 2013, I was arguing with someone in the comments section, and we were arguing for a long time, and that's when my little button got pressed. And I mean my access button, and that's when I was advised to leave the topic alone totally. I was brought into the fold around that time. You see, sometimes this is something I really didn't want to talk about for many more months, but I've started now. We must complete it. So, okay. Oh man, I might edit this out. I'm really reluctant to talk about this. I'm reluctant to talk about a lot of things. I'm surprised I can even speak at times. So many words want to rush forth. But, okay, bringing into the fold. Have you ever noticed how now in the media there's so much stuttering and stammering? The media has been brought into the fold. Hollywood has been brought into the fold. Hollywood has not had this Illuminati influence and such a secret society influence for as long as most people would think. Okay? When you come into a company and you get instructed on the inner workings of the company, yeah, I'm hinting at that. Hollywood has not been in the fold of secret societies and whatnot for as long as most people would think. That just happened around the 80s. A lot of people who are in the know of deeper knowledge, they realize this to a certain extent. Now, to those of us out here who are assigned to thwart knowledge itself, to make knowledge obscure, we know this as being called being brought into the fold. There are certain cities that have not been brought into the fold. Detroit, Ferguson. You see, once a country is brought into the fold, they start to do things a bit odd, a bit particular. They start making outrageous laws like, we will not have gay people at all. It is illegal. You cannot have access to the internet. You see, once certain countries start to get brought into the fold, and I'm treading on thin ice right now as I even discuss this topic.
Bam! Here's the gadget. Thanks for the best game of ping pong I've ever played in my life. You've taught us everything we know. But we've never played before. Yes, we have. It's complicated. Victory! We got the gadget. I mean, we don't have it now because time reset, but we know how to get it. Awesome! To make a new before now machine, we need gadgets that add up to 50. We have 40, plus 7 is 47. So all that's left is 48, 49, 50. We need a number 3, which it looks like Agent Orchid has. It had to be Orchid, didn't it?
There are companies that are purposefully eviscerating data. They're purposely eviscerating the data. They're burning it up as if it never existed. This is so that a smooth transition into, how do I describe it? A smooth transition into this artificially long life that these people.
A party? No. Pie in a cake? No. Bouncy ball? No. A not bouncy ball? No. Teddy bear? What? Oh, wait, I already did this. Is there anything you will take in return for that gadget? I'm less about material objects and more about experiences. La 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 la. How do I get down? What are we even doing? I don't even know anymore, man. Listen, Orchid, just stop. No use. Olympia, we have to. No. We ask politely, we ask not politely. We offer her things, we perform shows. Nothing ever works. The toast smells really good. Yeah, right? It's like right on the edge of it. Go! Bam! La 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 la. I don't want that. Too bad! La, 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 la. 20 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 40. I have 40! I've got 7! I've got 3! We have 50! Ah, it's the warehouse all over again. We can't make it in time. Too bad. This is the closest I've come to a solution in years. How long have you been in this time loop before you involved us? It's not important. If we're stuck here, I might as well teach you guys how to lasso. I know how to stop the time loop.